MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the Pen Down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know it's ridiculous, but everything's connected. If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. And when the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we'd like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our sixth man to start the season.
Sixth man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But sixth man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Nah, Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Now the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At power forward, P.J. Tucker. At the other forward position, Tobias Harris. At shooting guard, Ty Tyrese Maxey. At the other guard, James Harden. At center, Joel Embiid. The head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. And now, the starting lineup for the Boston Celtics. At forward, 6'9", number 42, Al Horford. Starting at point guard, at 6'3", number 13, Malcolm Brogdon. At center, number 44, Robert Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of your home team. Fans, let's hear it for the Boston Celtics.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA debuts are always special, and MP is making his tonight. The 18th overall pick, MP still has a lot to prove. Now, one lead scout I spoke with said that MP was good in college, but his tools will not translate to this level. So some fans are already questioning this pick. Guys?
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fueling.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so
Substitution for the Celtics. Mike Muscala is checked in for Williams. Alinari comes in for Al Horford. Derek White's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. A nice shot by MP.
And for a big man, as well as any big, recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
And Smart with the basket on the assist from Gallinari. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Tatum passes to Smart, shoots from 12, and Embiid pulls it down.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
MP finds Embiid, pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Embiid's got 7 points in the game. Boston leading by 4. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Muscala. Doesn't go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting
Shooting
to the
for
situation.
Philadelphia.
Well, major
Number
height
16.
disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Grant Williams is checked in for Tatum. And the 76ers also making a change. McDaniels checked in. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's White. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Number 16.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Outside, White. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Boston ball. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Paul Reed.
And the foul called on MP.
Number 16.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
From deep three-point range, tie game in Boston. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the
The
start.
Celtics, 21. The 76ers, 21.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The two Williams are the 4 and the 5. Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Gallinari on the wing. Shoots over Tucker. And it's Gallinari missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. And there's the bucket from MP.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gallinari against Harris. They need this, and it's Gallinari missing. Philadelphia leading by 8. MP, that's for 2. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Celtics have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Williams. And it's Tatum in for Gallinari. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
He's checked in for the 76ers.
Celtics Entertainment.
We wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. He's checked in for Boston. Gallinari comes in for Tatum. MP's checked in for Philadelphia. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. MP is out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Back to Brogdon. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And Tucker kicks to Harden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. MP, no good. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Passes it to Williams. The pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Power down with both hands.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is not known for elite athleticism, but let him get around the cup and he's thinking score.
MP kicks it to Tucker.
2 minutes.
Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 22 points for MP.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Smart comes in for Gallinari. And it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
50 seconds left in the third quarter.
A wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Melton. McDaniels with the ball. The 3 from MP. That's a miss. He is 3rd from the field in 13 tries. Here's Brown. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers leading by 8. And here's Melton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And they get it, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the board. He makes it a mission to keep possession alive.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. 76ers lead by 8. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we take a look back.
The pace back in the game. Let's get stopped. All right, let's move the ball. You don't like it, move it. Let's be aggressive.
And that's the point that Doc Rivers always emphasizes to his He's checked in for Boston. The 76ers also with a sub. MP's checked in. Celtics trail by 9. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the Boston 5. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Okay, fans, who needs a free t-shirt? Get up on your feet.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Embiid.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance. And the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Passes to Williams. He kicks it to Tatum. Back to Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Maxey. Yep, it counts. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thanks, David. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Yes, that goes in. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
He gets that one.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Maxey looking it over. And here's MP for 3. And the 76ers get it back. Maxey finds MP. It's good from long range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him.
Stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
You got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send 2 and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations.
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
Just picking up that W, man. I could have easily scored 100 tonight. Let's be real. But if we would have gotten that loss, that wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I think you'd still be pretty happy with 100, no?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got me there. But you know what I mean, John. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean. You know, man, I played this game to win. So if it's great to have this feeling my first time on the NBA floor.
Totally, and it looked like you were having a great time out there, too, so
I
congrats
was.
again, MP. I know you were looking forward to this all off season. There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. You know, with that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to. You know, and with the season only just starting, you know, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
I mean, is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. You know, my parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. You know, but as far as, you know, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. You know, that's just a natural part of sports. You know, first you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother. Okay, that's it. All right. Thanks, guys.